Oh, hello.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Marco.
What's up, Marco? Our timing was off between the Facebook Live and
My
this
bad. I was
live, so
slacking.
that's why I was like, ah.
I was slacking. That was my bad. Normally, I try to have both go live at the same time.
You were a little bit off on that one.
Listen, I was still trying to wake up. Okay. I took a nap. It was glorious. But it was one of those naps where I slept hard.
You were out.
So I didn't know what year it was for a few minutes after waking up.
I had a hard time waking you up. I shook you, and you were like, mm-mm. I was like, Jesus, are you okay? That's weird.
Cool.
I'm on Wi-Fi.
I know.
And we're back.
Facebook being stupid.
To the program, Zuck. Hey, what's up, Robbie? Yeah, you did. Means everybody else should have gotten their stuffs. I mean, I didn't send him that picture, so yeah, he already got his ass.
Okay. I wasn't sure when you sent it. Hey, Robbie.
Wednesday?
Okay.
Everybody else should have gotten their shit. Other two I'll message afterwards. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good week? Anybody else watching? Maybe I just need to take my phone off Wi-Fi. But excuse me, see if that helps.
Yep.
What are you raging about, bro? Anyways, anybody else watching the NCAA men's tournament? Had some pretty crazy upsets so far, which has been pretty awesome. But it's been some good basketball. If that's what you're into. I know some people are not into sports in general, or basketball, or football. But
yay, sports ball.
the only time I watch basketball is during March Madness.
I know.
I love it. Love March Madness. And the team that I support is still in it. So, huzzah.
No, because you took it off Wi-Fi.
I don't know. Why?
Sounds so sad. He's been being needy all day today, even with me. I don't know. He's been wanting me to pet him and digging his claws in my leg.
I wonder if that means something.
I don't know. I do know it means that it's fucking annoying. Especially whenever I'm trying to work and I just feel claws in my leg. Stop.
Hey, Mom.
I did give him some pets and everything. Just
What's up, Falk?
Hey, Paul.
We were just talking about the men's basketball March Madness tournament. I don't know why I said that like I was from Wisconsin, but here we are.
Basketball.
Basketball. Don't you know?
I'm awake.
She took a nap. She's barely awake.
I took a nap. I'm still waking up. I got a little bit of coffee.
We both do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a good husband, and I'm not trying to. Absolutely. No offense to anybody that follows or plays in women's basketball. It shouldn't exist. It's boring. But anyways, because I'm a good husband and don't want to invoke the hormonal wrath, I am not really drinking because she can't. So good husband. So I'm drinking coffee as well. The cat's acting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus points. Did drink a little bit last weekend. May have a beer tomorrow. There's a new brewery that opened up. We may go check out. But yeah, just in general, trying to be respectful and a good husband. Bro, would you stop?
Been doing that to me all day today too.
I mean, I'm not pregnant. At least I don't think I am.
You might be.
I hope not.
Hey Zach.
What's up, Zach? How you been, ma'am? Hopefully your luck has made an upswing from the last time we talked. Or really life in general, not really luck, but
She said I'm not, but I'll yell at a dude just because I can. I will say this. Like obviously I don't know if the transfer worked or not. We won't know till next Friday.
Next Friday.
But let me just tell you that being on this medication, because it's always like, even last time too, I forgot like all of the side effects and stuff that you get from it, just because your hormone levels are so high. So it's like I'm tired. I get pretty hungry. Like when I get hungry, I'm hungry.
Congrats, Zach.
Nice. So I was like, yay! If this, I'm having these symptoms now. So if the transfer did work, then the symptoms are just gonna get worse.
Hello, also Zach. They're multiplying.
Zach 2. We have Brian 1, Brian 2.
Hey, what's up, Lance?
Hey, Lance. You do.
Hello again, Lance.
Hey, D.
Hey, D. Yeah, so Tuesday we transferred 2 embryos. I guess that they thawed one before the other because the first embryo looked really good. It was rated really good. The second embryo was a little derpy. Yeah. According to the lady showing us the picture, she's like, "This one's trying to warm up." Yeah, we thawed it out second, so it'll get there. And I'm like, So we potentially could have 2 healthy, happy kids. We could potentially have 1 happy, healthy kid. Mm-hmm. Could potentially have a happy, healthy kid and a kid that's like me, a little touched. So
we'll see.
We will see. Derpy lady, you're derpy. Pray for me when I say you can remember starts in 1.5 hours. We can. What are you doing? Did you tell? It was the way that she put it, because like I was asking about like how they were rated, because I
Yeah.
found out with the last one, depending on how they're rated, that's your percentage of successful implantation. And I was just like, so what are they, how are they rated? Like we'll be talking like A student, B embryo, A embryo, like what are we talking about here? And she was like, this one, pretty good. Pretty excited about how it looks. This one, meh. And I'm
It
like,
didn't look bad.
son of a bitch.
The other one just looked a little bit better. But I don't know, we'll see.
Looked a lot better.
Maybe they'll encourage each other.
The marriage retreat. I'm doing the technological part. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Oh, Zach number 3.
Jesus. Did you guys put out a memo?
like Zach.
All the Zachs come to Chris's Live. Exactly. I'm going to start calling you Zay so there's no confusion. Because we got a lot of Zachs up in here.
Yeah.
Usually there's a lot of Brian, so this is weird. Kind of like. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Merritt kind of has to be Zach number 1. But Zay, you're a close number 2.
I feel like all the Zachs in the room together are like that Spider-Man meme where they're all like pointing at each other.
Huh? So Merritt got his hats. Zach in Washington, did you get your knives? Zach number 3, if you will. Dad it. I don't know. Oh. I just saw your message. I'm sorry. Hey, Rose. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rose.
Happy birthday.
Nice. So the pictures that Lance sent you were his workstation for the weekend.
Sweet.
Have fun at Walmart, Paul.
Anyways, I'm going to have to go to Walmart. Stay strapped. Found that out the hard way. In Dayton after dark. Fucking great. Yeah, Falk, if you're still here, hopefully this weekend I'll be putting in some more work on that chef knife. If not, then definitely on Monday. My work schedule is going back to normal, so I'll be able to put in some time in the knife shop. But honestly, like that chef knife, I got forged and profiled like super quick. I was like, what the hell is going on? So hopefully the rest of the process goes that way, but heat treat and temper, that takes some time. I can't rush it. I wish I could. I'm sorry. No. Other than the Sign Plus that you got from me, you got another fixie? 4.
I'll make sure there wasn't any other comments. Group knives mini.
Send me a picture. Hey, listen, all y'all motherfuckers talking about Instagram stories and all that shit. Fuck Instagram. But I also kind of feel that same way about Facebook. What are you gonna do?
You're just old and grumpy against any social media.
I'm jaded on social media. That's the problem. But yes, I'm also old and grumpy. Like I've said this 100 times before. If I could pay somebody to do like social media posts for me to where I didn't have to deal with that shit, I wouldn't heartbeat. Look, I'm just trying to look cute, smoking a cigar on Facebook.
He did post a picture of himself.
I saw that picture. Damn, that's aggressive. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually going to be trying to do some different textures to my blades because it's something that I've wanted to try out for a while. I just never have. That's pretty sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I mean, I do too, man. And it's something that like I'm gonna have to work on because I mean it's I've always liked it, but I've never done it. Speaking of, every time hit the wrong button. Every damn time. So this is a chef knife that I'm working on for Folk, and I'm trying out a new shape of handle. Obviously there's dings and everything else in this. I got to clean this up some more. Still got to do heat treat on it and grinding. But this handle is slightly tapered, and I'm probably going to round out this inside corner just a little bit so it's more comfortable in the hand. Um, but the thought process is if I can make a thinner handle, it'll accommodate my thicker scales and still be very comfortable. So we shall see. Uh, oh, we pulled 70 pounds of honey off of her one hive. So yeah,
Jesus.
that's a generational supply of honey. Hopefully, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be going down to Alabama to the Bats and Blade Symposium and learning some stuff. Maybe purchasing some stuff. We'll see. And then I've got to. I guess it would be maybe sometime in May, if not sometime in June. I got to get with John and figure out when I'm going to go up to his shop to learn some stuffs and get the hickory for Zay's axe.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the template.
That's my maker.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is this?
Nice.
I love it and I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Trying to coordinate when I'm going to go get the hickory, and then I got to talk with Rebecca because I have her number now instead of James, and figure out when I can go up to the shop in Kentucky. And once I get everything all finished up and made pretty, then to get it powder coated. I could probably find somebody local to powder coat. I don't know how expensive it is for a single part. So, guess it wouldn't hurt to like call some people. But if I go to Kentucky and get a powder coated in Kentucky, then I get to hang out with my buddy and maybe learn some stuff. So there's benefits about taking the 2 hour trip up to Kentucky. If anything else, I can just kick him in the balls. Be like, hey, I drove up here 2 hours just to do that. You know I love you, but had to. Probably shoot me.
Maybe.
Probably both.
Or stab you.
Probably both. Probably stab me first, then shoot. Insult you. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me. Hey, can you stop that? Just stop. You don't need to lick holes in the carpet. Well, I get tired of screaming at you, so we're trying a different route. No, you don't have to. Load out your ass. You don't have to.
But
I drive to see. A, I'm trying to have a kid. B, come on down. I'll give you a tour of the shop. The start of baseball and softball season here. So the last technically 3 weeks, but I missed one of those weeks because I was sick. But um, we've been wide open at the shop because we do uniforms. So hate baseball season for that fact. That's the only reason why I hate baseball season. And a lady called today with a job that we had already got done, wondering if she could order another shirt, and I bet was like, "Shout out to Dr. Robbie. We gotta cut this off at some time because like it happens every year.
yeah,
Like we get these orders that trickle in after we've already done
yeah.
the team, and it's like, yeah, hey, appreciate it, man.
A chiropractor said that him and his wife want to get like just a couple of shirts, just to see, like a couple of different styles of shirts for them, and then place a big order to see which ones they like. But
Tell her to call and talk to Robbie, or tell him to call and talk to Robbie, or come in, talk to Robbie. Really need Marquette to do better. Kentucky's up. I need Akron to do better. I need Oklahoma to win. This was one of the upsets that I thought was going to happen. The other upset that I thought was going to happen was going to be High Point, and they got their butts kicked. Cinderella stories. I guess we lost Daddist.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. How are you? I had nothing else after that. I was just I want to tell him don't make it bad. Like I was like, how are you? How are you now? Mm. Lots of pollen, I'm assuming. What's up, Fed? Almost said Fred. Cool.
Temperature swing.
Yeah, we got that going on here.
Yeah, it'll be like 70 one day, and then today it was 60, but it got down to 25 for the low last night.
Well, last weekend we had tornadoes, and that brought
Yeah.
in a cold front. So,
and then next week it's going to be like near 80.
Yeah.
A couple days. So
We still got pretty chilly temperatures in the morning, and then it will heat up hot in the afternoon. I need the temperature to be a little bit more consistent to where I can start taking my bike to work. That's what I need. Yesterday we started out at 34, and our high yesterday was 47. Today it was
60 for the high.
Well, I was thinking of the low, 41 or 42 for the low.
Oh no, 25 for the low
It
last
was,
night.
it was 25 for the low. Okay. And then today it was 60. So it's like we've got similar swings, but not as bad. But yeah, my red car is almost yellow. I need some rain for
I
sure.
need to wash my car.
I almost did on my lunch break, but I didn't have enough time. For whatever reason, like Zaxby's in Lewisburg, super slow. And it's like I didn't have a complicated order. They weren't that busy inside. It's like just make my shit. I waited for about 15 minutes before I got my food. Yeah. Stupid. Just kick him in the face.
Put my foot up underneath his chin and like pull his face up.
Yeah, I know.
But
we're supposed to have pretty awesome temperatures tomorrow, and then potential for storms tomorrow night or Sunday night. So, but I'll at least get some time in the shop this weekend and or Monday. So, why is she mad at me? Because we have a Zaxby's. Canes is way better.
mm-hmm.
You guys probably have a Canes close to you.
Or at least semi.
Or at least semi.
Closest Raising Cane's to us is going to be in Nashville.
I mean, Popeyes is better than Zaxby's, honestly, but you got to fight a person.
Yeah, I don't feel like fighting anybody.
Absolutely, Brian. Would love to be your neighbor.
Hey, Brian.
I would love to live up in Wisconsin.
I'm like a old trained dog waiting for the snack and medicine along.
But Zach, there's better options, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, Zaxby's is good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's better now that they have spicy Zax sauce,
and you can buy it in the stores,
which they should have done years ago. But yeah, I mean, there's better chicken places. Raising Cane's, better chicken place. Popeyes, better chicken place. Hate to say it, but Lord's Chicken. It's just they're not open on Sunday.
That's whenever you want it.
Angry small woman.
I like Raising Cane's better because anytime that we've been to a Raising Cane's, the food is always fresh. Their sauce is really good. I just wish that they would have like a spicy version of their sauce.
Oh my god, they would do a spicy cane sauce. Mm-hmm. Game over.
Yeah. Son took first place at nationals. Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
That's awesome.
So you guys are in Green Bay right now? My Sam's Club first chicken comment.
Costco rotisserie chicken is pretty damn good.
Appleton, okay. So are you guys gonna go to Green Bay or excuse me, De Pere and go get some Friday night fish fry? Or Appleton. I'm sure you can find a great place in Appleton. Oh,
it's Wisconsin.
We were just there like a couple months ago. By a couple months, I mean almost a year ago. We were just there. Want to go back? Share my chicken. Get your own. I mean, it's Friday. You're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was going to say. Friday in Wisconsin.
You know what you're doing.
Like where?
You just got to find the right place.
Mm-hmm.
What's always so funny is because I say my cousin, it's my second cousin, I'm pretty sure. I think it's my second or third cousin, either way. She was like, what do you guys want to do for dinner? And I was like, well, I've one request for Friday. She was like, you want to do Friday fish fry? And I said, absolutely, I want to do Friday fish fry. Need to go to the best place. So, where are we going? She's like, okay, we can do that, no problem. Hey, what's up, Dean? Apparently, according to my boss, we have perch down here. I don't know where. I don't know how I find it. But I'm on the lookout now.
I was trying to look earlier, but I didn't have any luck. So
I'll ask her when she gets back from her trip. Week after next. Absolutely, fried fish is good stuff. As long as it's prepared correctly and it's good quality. There is shit fried fish. Usually you'll find it in Tennessee. Hey, we got some catfish from our creek in our pond, and we're just gonna not season it up and bread it up and fry it, and there you go. It's trash. It's awful. Yeah, fried walleye is really good. Fried perch, awesome. The Red Roof Inn,
Redwood
Inn in Green Bay. Their fried perch was to die for. Their cod was amazing.
I had the cod. It was so good. They served it with a little thing of melted butter too.
Everything is well seasoned, fresh. Like, now I've had really good fried catfish as well. But like I said, you got to get quality fish. Got to be seasoned, prepared properly. The walleye that I had was not a great experience because of where I got it from, which makes me sad on the inside. Because Culver's, their fried fish is usually really good. The walleye that I got, it wasn't that great. That was my first time trying walleye. But I could see how if you got like fresh walleye and you prepared it properly, it would be amazeballs. Get my fish from the Amish. They don't mess around. Bags of clean walleye and perch. Why? Bags? Why? It's Ohio or Wisconsin, man. I'm trying. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to live in Youngstown. I can tell you that. Sorry. But Wisconsin has really good fish. And Wisconsin also has a team that I like to root for called the Badgers. And Green Bay Packers. And Buckeyes. Or not Buckeyes. Buckeyes is Ohio. Bucks. And we get you a place in Ashtabula.
Ashtabula.
Bless you. Also like to root for the Brewers. So, pretty much anything out of Wisconsin I root for. Neither does Ohio. Well, let's look. Ashtabula. Whoa. Excuse you. Excuse you.
You're just bulldozing your way through here, Ruby.
Jesus Christ. Is the most populous city. Well, it's in the county. Lies at the mouth of the Ashtabula River on Lake Erie, 53 miles northeast of Cleveland. Okay. What are they famous for? It's famous for its covered bridges, including the longest in the U.S., its role as a port on Lake Erie, and its history as a stop on the Underground Railroad.
Hell yeah.
Well, Hubbard House Museum. Primarily a recreation-oriented area with attractions like Walnut Beach Lakeshore Park and Brand's Apple Orchard. I feel like this is going to be an expensive place to live.
Ohio wine country. Picture of Ohio's wine country is home to vineyards and wineries.
I feel like this place is going to be expensive to live at. It's known for its fishing, particularly for steelhead, walleye, and perch. Oh, well. That changes everything. Geneva on the lake and wineries. All right, so now we know a little bit about the city. Let's see the real estate looks like. Kind of ghetto. I mean, I can afford ghetto. Actually, damn, that's not bad at all. Honey, we need to move to this town that I can't pronounce. Ah, bless me. Sorry, guys. I am frozen. I guess my sneezing messed up YouTube because I got frozen. Was I frozen for anybody else? Whew. Yeah, I mean, I just first page of looking at houses, like pretty nice house within our price range, and it has some land. Your body's saying no, Wisconsin. We've looked at a couple towns in Wisconsin that are not bad priced, not badly priced. I pretty much feel the same way about Wisconsin that I do about here in Tennessee. Like, we want some land, we want to live outside of a city, but we don't want to be like hour and a half away from like anything. So it's like 30 minutes is like what we would want to commute to whatever we needed. I used to sit on a little bridge and eat my lunch on a country road and watch steelhead big as my leg fighting. Damn!
Dogs are still outside.
Joe was saying it's kind of ghetto. And I was like, oh, so we can afford that. He goes, exactly, affordable. But I mean, 10 acres.
Yeah.
That garage down. House is a little dated, but I mean, for that price.
It's not bad on the inside.
It's not bad. For that price.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have a mortgage, but
it'd be
less than what we have here. The pipe, man. Yeah. Look at all that space for knife making. And we have a carport. It's cute.
covered.
It's a carport.
I don't know if you said it's a covered.
I know. I know. But it says, what's that? Is that part of the 10 acres? Surely not.
Look at the description or scroll down. Does it show any other like outlines of property at all?
Because
Or
that's not 10 acres.
no?
So it's like, is that part of it? Like,
He
what?
said just be ready for the snow belt and lake effect.
I know how to layer, man. I want to live someplace where there's actual 4 seasons and like it doesn't get to be 114 degrees in the middle of the summer. You can always put on more clothes. If the snow gets too bad, not going into work. But I can't do the heat at all.
Wait, go back up. You're scrolling too fast. Go back up.
Friend, look.
I haven't though. Ah. Oh, it's only 0.48 acres.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, ooh. I thought I was scrolling too fast. I already knew. Already knew.
Zach said lake effect is an insane thing.
Hurry back, Brian. I started sneezing
Go eat something good.
YouTube froze, and Brian was just like, "See, that's just your body saying no, comma, Wisconsin."
Ohio has 4 seasons. I definitely like that. It gets warm sometimes, but not ridiculous usually.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I still would want to live someplace where there's 4 seasons. I mean, but in Tennessee, like it gets hot as balls during the summertime. Oh, I was like, what is that?
there we go. That's not haunted.
Right? Yeah, no, it's not haunted at all. You probably see a ghost in one of the pictures.
Done. Oh shit! 25 acres for 145. Build whatever we want. Though I'm not liking winter as much as the older I get. See, that was the whole thing with my dad and my mom. So, my dad and my mom, being raised up north, they just got to the point that they were just tired of snow. And my dad's family's from Kentucky, anyways, so we moved down to Tennessee. And it's like, I I get it. Like you get older, like the cold hurts. No, it's not bad at all. Not 125. It's 25 acres for 145, which is still not bad. Um, but yeah, you get to the point where it's like your bones hurt when it gets like super cold, and I get that. But as a bigger guy with Midwest tendencies, the heat sucks so bad. You only take off so many clothes before it becomes illegal, and you're still hot and sweating. And no, thank you. Had I known sooner, I would have sold you my place in the country. Well, damn it, Joe. Look at this comment. Could have been neighbor. And Zach thought I said 125 acres for 145,000. I was like, shit, no. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Turn around and resell it for $1 million.
Yeah.
Easily. 25.
25, not
25. Less than 30. What's up, Paul? Yeah, I've never lived in Colorado. I've lived in Kansas, but nothing like Colorado. Yeah, it would be a great price for 125 acres.
Yeah.
I would buy it in a heartbeat. But I mean, it's still a great price for 25 acres. Yeah, land's gotten stupid everywhere. It used to be, granted, this was 20 years ago. The average price for an acre in Tennessee was about $1,000 an acre, and now you're looking at 5 to 10 easily. And of course, some people like try to get more than that out of their land, but there's so many people that are trying to move out of bigger cities, especially where we live, because we're an hour south of Nashville, 45 minutes south of Franklin, um, 35-ish south of Spring Hill, and all three of those, there's stupid amounts of money, and people want some land and they want to get out of the city and move to the country. So it's like everybody's land's getting more expensive. We've looked at a couple places around us. One place that's right down the road that a lot of questions about what's going on with the land, a lot of questions about what's going on with the house and the garage situation. But it's seven point something acres.
Yeah, it's like
7
right under
points.
8.
Is it higher than 7.5? I can't remember if it was like 7.5 or
Something like that.
7.8 or something like that. Um, it's a potentially a nice property, but the home was built in 1946 or 42.
In the 40s.
It was built in the 40s. And if the outside condition of the land tells you anything about the inside condition of the house, Jesus, because like there's trash everywhere.
Yeah, junk everywhere.
The garage was built onto like 3 times with, I guess, stuff that they had in the garage. And then there's another garage next to it. No telling what the inside looks like. And then on the back side of the property, like going towards the neighbor, there's another random shed. We're like, what is going on? So, what's up, Crispy?
Hey, Crispy.
I've done a lot of traveling with my old job, and I've always wanted to check out the Four Corners area of the state, see some cliff dwellings and stuff. It's hot there, but dry, which, yeah, Four Corners will always be cool to check out for sure. Let's see here. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Yeah, it's a lot of questions with that property, and I mean it's well within our price range. Like we could not have a mortgage for a little bit. We would have to take out a construction loan to do a lot of the shit that we would want to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, our mortgage would be less than what it is now. So, but there's other properties where, look, I'm going to get you to move to a high, but you like. There's a couple other properties we've looked at with some land. If we had the money, like I know exactly where we'd move to, Cherry Corner.
Oh yeah.
But we gotta see what's going on with the potential baby, and then hopefully interest rates start dropping, and we'll figure out where we're going, what we're doing. Or counterpoint, you guys moved down to Tennessee. I can have you meet a lot of makers.
Yeah.
Man, hell, you pretty sure you met Kelly at Spirit. He's like 40 minutes away from me. Never been out to a shop, but he's like 40 minutes away from me. It's one of those guys where like I forget about him, and then we'll go to a show, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to go to your shop. How you doing, buddy? He's like right down the road. Look like probably with the knife I gave her. So you can have honey colonies down here in Tennessee. We have a guy that does honey cultivation, if you will.
Bee farming.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. Right down the road.
Yeah.
Like literally right down the road. 5 minutes, I can go get fresh honey. He is in the Youngstown area. But the problem is, though, is you guys got a really good price on your house. So, and it's historic.
Yeah.
So I get it. But oh, you're in Vienna? How weird. I've been to Vienna before. I don't know. Like my not haunted Europe. Not haunted.
Right. Old and historic, very haunted.
200 years old, haunted as fuck.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it's so weird. By the way, did you see that church off of Ostella Road still for sale?
Yeah.
You want to talk about haunted?
Yeah, it's been for sale for a while. They put it up for sale, and then like they take it off the market for a little bit, and they put it back.
It was a Methodist church.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a cemetery on the property. Benign.
That's what I'm thinking of. Papers, please.
Papers, please. So I don't know if I actually went or if we went to Vienna, but my dad was in the army. We lived in Germany, and I did go to Austria. So I don't know if we went to Vienna. I don't remember. So depending on how things go with the little bambino or bambinos or bambina, whatever the situation may entail, or bambinas, I don't know. There is a open house that happens in August over in Southeast Ohio. Ryan Forbes, is it Southeast?
Northeast.
Is it Northeast? Okay, Northeast Ohio. Well, I couldn't remember if it was Southeast or Northeast. I don't know.
Ryan's get together, yeah. It's Northeast Ohio.
I can't remember, man. But yeah, so where I'm getting with the story is that we should meet you, Joe, if we get to go to it this year. Blinky Poo, would you stop? That goes, and it's Northeast.
Yeah, so I was like, Southeast.
My
Like,
grandfather has a cool Wolfenstein cosplay outfit in the attic with some other cool stuff. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, Massery.
Is that where he lives at now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so Ryan Forbes lives in Massery.
Joseph, I'm in Northeast Ohio.
He's not that far. I love how Zach said Wolfenstein cosplay. That's just an army outfit, man. Just Just tell them. What's your problem? Huh? What's your problem? Damn, Kentucky's gonna win. Yeah, he chunky. Yeah, he a big baby.
He's needy.
Oh, you proud of yourself?
He likes to use his balls. Why, I don't know, but
He's handsome. He's just needy. You just get comfortable, bro. It's just getting us used to carrying around babies. Sounds like he played soccer. He's upset about the collar. No, he's not.
mm-hmm.
He is uh, very beautiful.
Yeah.
And
He loves his pink collar.
he's a diva. We make jokes all the time that he's a gay kitty. So we figure we give him a pink collar. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah. He actually gets upset when it gets taken off. He's like, my collar. Several of the cats have like different collars because we ordered a pack of like different colors off of Amazon. And like several of the cats, when it like if it comes off or we have to take it off, they're like, give me back my collar. Guys always seemed angry when you would talk. What are you doing?
You're so needy.
Doctor. All right, you're done. Bye. I was going to tell you, Zach. So I got 2 cigars from the grocery store, Jungle Gyms.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2.
Yeah.
And the one that I tried, it was from Net Estates, wasn't it? Still, the Miami Drew Estates. The Miami, wasn't it from Drew Estates?
I don't know. I didn't go in there with you, so I can't, like I know you got that one, but
I think it was from Drew Estates, but it was called Miami, and it was supposed to be similar to a Cuban. Wasn't that great? I was very disappointed. The other cigar I got was the Big Betty from Drew Estates. What is it called? Not Colorado. What is the company? Deadwood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Betty from Deadwood. Fat Bottom Betty. Thank you. Bouncing Betty, Fat Bottom Betty, Big Bitch Betty. Betty.
have a good night, Joe. Jesus Christ.
That was a hardcore one. Have a good night, Joe. Why were you in there? Good. Link ran out of there too. What are you guys tag teaming now?
I love how Blue like ran in here like I'm not doing anything.
Jesus. Some Vienna sausages too. Clean up. Vaini, as they say down here in Tennessee.
Mm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just it like I said, it just all depends on what happens with the transfer.
Yep.
We may end up doing, I don't know. This all depends on how our money looks. We may end up doing something crazy before the show in August. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I was just saying, let me go.
What?
Well, I'm kind of fucking tired of spending money at hotels. And I figured you were too. Because the hotel prices are getting ridiculous everywhere. So if we could save money at hotels and save money with the dogs, then essentially it would pay for itself. But here's the other thing to think about. If we go that route, we're going to have to put a hitch on one or both. I'm just saying. That's an additional cost.
Like it costs like thousands of dollars to do that.
I mean, probably about $1,000. Depending on who does it. Hey, Nate. Want to do me a favor, man?
On that dealer I told you about, the website, they have more on there, but they're like the couple I looked at, I was like, oh, like for 12 grand, like, okay. And you can finance it, of course,
Of course.
But still, like, the monthly payments were pretty doable. And it was big enough. I mean, we don't need to.
No, we don't need anything crazy.
No, we don't need like
We can't pull anything crazy anyways.
Get one of those all in one. Just drive it. We can't afford that. We have to sell our house. Also, if you move to Ohio, you're close to two of the coolers back. Just saying.
Who's the other Zach you're talking about?
Merritt?
No, I know that. I guess he's talking about himself.
Like who?
Two. I was like, you plus two more?
Damn, I was savage. Who are you talking about? Merritt and who else?
I'm sorry.
God damn.
I wasn't trying to be. My brain no worky sometimes. Not bad, bro.
Like, who is this cool Zach that you speak of?
Cool Zach's in Ohio. Don't believe you. My brain just didn't comprehend what you were saying. And then Alina said something. And then it comprehended. And I was like, oh. Really? How? Why? Where? It's also been a long week where I've had to like use my brain, and so my brain's like, no more.
Your brain's like, I'm done.
Oh, it's like today, like Abette was getting frustrated with me, and she was like, "You've been here 2.5 years. You should know this." No, not when you say, "Hey, do this," and you don't give me a reason why or explain anything. Like I'm not gonna retain something that I saw you do one time.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. We don't know.
I don't know. It says there's 4 people in here, so
We don't know, man. I mean, I haven't looked at them, but I've heard from a lot of other people that like there's not really been any new information.
yeah.
So I mean, even with the people that are in power right now, like they're not going to implicate themselves. So we know the truth. We know who did it. We know why. So fuck them. Truth is out there, man. Cue the uh, X Files music. Yeah. Oh Jesus! 30 pieces of liner material. Yeah, damn.
With your 30 pins that you purchased.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's cool. Printed circuit board engineering ruler. That's really cool. I actually need to go myself tonight. Got a shift tomorrow at the station for 12 hours. Only got 4 hours sleep last night. Jesus, bro. You need some sleep.
Right.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Sleep well. Tell your other half we said hi.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't want doses. I don't want just like the printed boards themselves. Like I want used pieces. With the soldering still on. I want them to look cool. I found them before, but I don't remember what I typed. See, like that'd be cool. But I don't need a furnace control board for 125 fucking dollars.
Right.
That's cool. They're toasters. That would work. So 4 pieces, $10. They coated with resin. Go circuit board, they'll have track around at angles. Hmm. So who else is still with us? Anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? No.
Yeah, this is here.
Hey, buddy. How you liking everything? Making your pants tight. Because if not, then I didn't do my job. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Like to hear that. So I'm sure I've already told you, and sure you've looked at the COAs. So that is 5160. So leaf spring steel, high carbon. So it will rust on you. You don't keep it lightly oiled and cleaned. Do that, or just deal with it rusting. I don't know what to tell you. That folder is like ET now. You're welcome, man. We here at Black Star have 100% stand by our product guarantee.
So I just estimated that's the price, but I was like, if we did like 2,000 down, and then I increased the APR because I was like, well, even on your bike, it was pretty high, so that's why I just did a guesstimate on a higher APR. That's what it would be for 72 months.
It's still not bad.
If we did 60 months, that's what it would be. It's still
not bad.
So.
And which one is it?
It is the. So it's good for couple, like it's enough space. There has a queen bed and the dinette folds down into a bed.
Toilet. Share in the toilet. My only concern is that obviously we wouldn't be in there, but there'd be enough room for the kennels. Does that queen bed fold up?
I don't think so. We'd have to like go and look at
Yeah, of course,
too.
of course. Like, yeah, that'd be my only concern. I mean,
something similar to that anyway.
Yeah.
If not that same one, just something similar.
We also just have to look at the overall weight and towing capacity of
I have to look at the towing capacity of our
vehicles.
It should have it in the user manual.
Should. We should be able to find it online.
Yeah. But that way we would know. Need to get something that would be too big.
Too heavy.
Yeah. That'd be our
Glad you're liking your knives, man. That's making me happy. Oh no, you're good, man. I just read your message. We're not doing too bad, man.
Just tired.
Yeah, we've been wide open at work, so I've been working a lot more than what I usually do. And on top of that, the work that I do at the screen printing embroidery shop, it's a lot of mental work. So it's like my brain is donezo.
Yeah. I'm just tired because of all the hormones that I've been taking. So it's super fun.
Something like this, I think, would help me out tremendously. Or like this. Mm, I've never looked for one. I would assume so. Well, Facebook, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. We'll see you next Friday. Stay sharp and don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye. What's the weird sounding bye? Bye.
Bye. Let's delete.
There we go.
Oh no, we're still here. We were saying goodbye to Facebook.
We go live on Facebook and YouTube.
Ugh,
Facebook
give
was
me
also
back my phone.
Facebook was also like being weird tonight because it was like buffering a lot, whatever.
Yeah. We usually hang out on Facebook for a while and then we say bye and then stay on here for a little bit longer.
Usually Facebook isn't as responsive. Like there's not as many people watching and like people posting comments on Facebook as there are on YouTube. So
Oh, you're good, man. Got two different sizes. I guess it'd be smarter to go with the large. Didn't mean to add it to that one. There we go. Gee. Damn. Mm-hmm. This is about as bad.
Mhm.
Welcome back. It's one thing that I'm definitely working on, and I have been working on for a while now, is trying to get consistency with like blade shape and grinds and stuff like that. So, yes, sir, I do. I do designs for embroidery and screen printing, and I do embroidery, which they've been pushing me more towards doing like shirts and stuff like that instead of hats, which I'd rather do hats. But it is what it is. It's job security, I guess. It's a lot of mental strain
Mhm.
because you gotta learn how the machine works and thread stuff and digitize and stuff, and it's a lot. I like what I do. I just wish it was under different circumstances, if that makes sense. I'm a procurement specialist at a garage door company, boring stuff, but it pays all right. I work from home.
Nice.
So I'm assuming people tell you what jobs they have, and then you order the stuff. far as Brian hasn't done Edmondson.
Yeah. It's like he did. Gotta be more specific. Welcome back, Brian. What did y'all eat? You said Brian and Brian Kerr. Here, he said I'm back.
That's funny.
So what did y'all eat?
Build and customize orders, work with product specialists, make sure the installers get the right stuff.
Fun.
Yeah. Sounds like you do a lot of mental work as well. I'm sure there's some choice words that are involved in your job.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's fun too. Working with vendors can be challenging sometimes.
Yep.
I'm currently a credit analyst at Caterpillar Financial. So I get to argue with territory managers a lot about waiving down payment and stuff like that. So that's super fun.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you just choosing violence tonight, Choo Choo?
Always a good time. Exactly. He's got a problem.
He's got a problem. Already knew he had a problem. Yeah, but consistently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Brian didn't answer.
Damn.
Whoopsie.
So that was a fun conversation.
Right. What happened was, Brian, next Friday, a week from today.
Probably did that.
He's the one that did our landscaping for us before the remulching.
Mm. It looks like that'd be one of our hats, but I don't know if it is or not. What a name.
Whenever I had him do that, he didn't charge us a crazy amount of money to do it. And I was like, shit, I may, if the transfer works, I may have him do our yard a little bit this year, just so that you don't have to do it. And I don't have to exert myself to do it.
Holy shit, the prodigal son has returned. Hey, P&W.
Hey, P&W.
We've missed you, buddy.
Yeah.
I've had to sing to myself.
He has.
Because you weren't here to serenade me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I had to re-listen to the last song you sent me. Because you've been so missed. And it's a banger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brian. I'm excited, but also, I'm going to be a nervous wreck next Friday. So, just all day.
Yep.
So, this is the part that I hate the most is the waiting. Check out my Thor 5 sneak peek on YouTube.
Okay.
Chris is like, say less.
I hate that shit.
Welcome.
No. Vidges. Maybe. Shorts. I'll salute them.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I'll salute them shorts. My pants are a little tighter. I'm gonna have to watch that full video.
Thank you, P&W.
Yes. Waiting is the hardest part.
Yeah. It's like I told Chris, I was like, you don't know what's happening. And I said, I kind of, like, if during a normal pregnancy, like, you don't know that you could potentially be pregnant right now. So that's why the mindset I'm trying to keep, just to do my normal thing, not think about it, not stress about it. But it's really hard.
Yep. Yeah. Hopefully, I won't have to work on Friday. So. And depending on what the results are, we may not be going live on Friday.
Yeah. I did tell the chiropractor that I would for sure be back on Friday because I told him, I said, between going and getting, blood work done, and then I said waiting, I said my back and neck are gonna be super tight. So I was like, I'm for sure gonna come back next Friday. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
Well, 'cause it's like, how much work am I really gonna get done?
Probably not much. How's work going, P&W?
Mm-hmm. And how's life been?
Say he's almost all the way healed.
I know, that's what you told me.
That's wild to me. Doing it by hand. Been pissing like a cow on a flat rock today, P&W shit. Been quite busy writing 2 books. One is called Surviving in the Desert While Eating Corn Dogs. The other is How to Dispose of a Body in the P&W. Jesus. I mean, that checks out. That's absolutely on brand. Late show tickets are on sale.
I saw that.
I'm waiting for people to start announcing that they've got their cat passes. And then I gotta tell Michael of cat pass sources. Yeah, so to give Brian and P&W an update, so we transferred 2 embryos on Tuesday. The nurse, not really nurse, embryo specialist,
The embryologist.
Said that the first one looked really, really good, really healthy. And the second one, which the way that she put it was that it was thawed second. They were waiting for it to kind of wake up and start doing what it does a little bit better, was okay. So whatever that means, whatever that translates to, who knows? But everything went well on Tuesday, so we're playing the waiting game.
Yep.
Which is the worst part.
Yep. I did get a little printout of the ultrasound. It just looks like a little white dot.
Didn't we also get the printout of the embryos?
That's what I'm talking about. Oh,
No.
yeah, the embryos themselves, like how they look. Yeah.
Go grab it. So this is the one that they said looked really, really good. This is the one that they were like, I don't know. So they don't. It doesn't say on here like how they're rated.
Yeah, it doesn't. They didn't put it on there this time.
No.
Same, Brian, as my little ultrasound. You can't really see anything. You just see like a little white dot.
Which is what we had the last time.
Yeah. Right there. Both of them. So we will see. I'm hoping that maybe with 2, they'll encourage each other.
Yep, y'all can't say, but saw you were on. Wanted to share some love. We're doing good, man. Just waiting to see what the transfer is gonna do.
Yep.
How's it going to take? Hopefully there's sibling rivalry. Nobody wants baby Orleans running around. Except for us. You want to know how the world ends? That's how the world ends. Appreciate it, Brian. And I appreciate it, PNW. And I appreciate it, Brian.
We appreciate it, everybody.
Anybody feel like that? It ends early. Nice. I mean, either way, it's probably going to be a good idea. Yeah. Hello, William.
Hi, William.
Because, I mean, think about it. Think about how you were feeling the last time.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no work's going to get done.
Well, no, I'm saying after we found out, like...
No work's going to get done either
way. Exactly. So, unfortunately, like we've had to do on several lives. So here in 15 minutes, I'm going to have to go give Alina her progesterone shot. So
gotta go get it ready.
Love you too, man. Hope your night goes well. So I will run off, give the shot, and then come back. About 2 minutes or so. Don't forget the chili. Oh. Yeah, I had to go to the doctor yesterday because I thought like I was having like kidney infection or kidney stones or something, and totally didn't even think that it could potentially be like a pulled muscle from like coughing so much where I was sick. And that's apparently what it was. Muscular and cartilage issues from me coughing so bad. So they got me on steroids and antibiotics. No problem, man. Hopefully it'll be fairly entertaining. So today whether it's actually from the steroids or placebo, but I've felt better today. Because I do a lot of twisting and standing and moving around with my job. So I was hurting bad. I thought for sure I had a kidney stone or a massive kidney infection, but nope, just muscles and cartilage that was displaced from coughing. Apparently, it's not fun. I don't recommend it, but at least I'm on the mend, so I can start working on knives again. Oh, for sure, man. Um, there's there's some other things that I got to get taken care of, but it's actually really funny. The nurse practitioner that saw me, she saw me like 3 years ago, when my leg issue started. I told her I was like, it's just gotten worse, and I've seen several dermatologists, and I'm on Dupixent. She goes, you need to go to a doctor that's used to dealing with unicorn patients, and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And she was like, "You've just got a lot of issues going on. You're a unicorn patient. You need a unicorn doctor." And I was like what? Like, what am I looking for? And she's like, rheumatologist. And I was like, oh, okay. My feet are doing better. My hands are doing better. They're not great, but they're doing better. My legs are way worse. So I have to get that addressed at some point. But I was also freaking out a little bit too, because like on the left side, you've got your kidney and liver and pancreas. And I was like, oh God, oh God, am I dying? It's like, there's a couple things you can unplug. Porchipetto. Oh, come on. That was funny. That was funny.
You telling them about your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, the biggest thing that's important right now is her. But I got to get my stuff figured out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon.
Better not be.
I'm not. Especially if you get pregnant.
And you're really not going anywhere.
I can't. You know the statistics about growing up without a father.
Exactly.
Not in this house. No. Don't know if I'm going to be much of one, but I'm going to try. For the old college try. I mean, if you want, you can hop up in my lap. People probably want to see your pretty face. I'll let you do it too. Don't worry.
Forgive me for asking so late, but how did your knife shows go?
They went great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were both good.
We sold about as much at the show in Huntsville as the show in Ohio. The only problem with the show in Ohio is people usually have a lot of cool shit for sale. So I ended up spending some money up in Ohio, but we got some really cool materials to work with. So that's the coffin that did that. While we were up in Ohio, I got some ironwood. I got some bog oak.
Mm-hmm.
I got some big old chunks of curly maple. I got two really cool pieces of resin scales, two sets of resin scales. I also got some redwood lace burl. So I got lots of fun shit to play. Yeah, both shows were extremely successful. Mm-hmm. And the main reason why they were successful was because of the Apex arc. If it wasn't for the arc, we wouldn't have done as well at either show. But that's okay. I thought for sure my Damascus chef would sell because I made it for a customer that showed up at the Ohio show. And I thought my chef set would sell, and they did not. So the mini chef now lives with Zach and Alyssa in Ohio. And then the chef and the chopper will probably live with Lena. Unless somebody wants it.
You just said, ooh, that ball goat be stinky.
I was assuming that it would be, I've never messed with it. It's a block of bog oak, so
Yeah.
it's going to be fun to process and then shape. But it should look pretty. I mean, it's oak that's sat in a bog, so she gonna be stinky.
Mm-hmm. Like the scene from Labyrinth where they go into the bog. Ooh, stinky. It's gonna be you.
That redwood lace, redwood, red oak, redwood lace burl should be beautiful. Oh, and I got some maple burl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff to play with. Also have some cool materials coming from China. And I messaged them because I noticed that like my nothing was updating. And I was like, hey, when are you gonna ship my shit? And so I emailed them, and I will give credit where credit is due. I got emailed back immediately. And they're like, hey, we're waiting on a couple of the items from your orders to restock. As soon as they do, we should have it shipped out by the end of the week. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Just wait for it to pop up so I can click on the website. Fine, I'll do it this way, bastards.
You should go on Instagram. You'll see my mini.
Ooh. So from Valley Composites. I've got some multicolored G10, this arcade pattern G10, which looks really cool. Mexican blanket G10, layered black and red G10, liner, moon glow shredded carbon fiber, G10 rod, carbon fiber rod, and then this multicolored G10 rod looks really, really cool. So that should be awesome on some knives. And then I also picked up some clear acrylic rods from Amazon that I've never used before, and I've never seen anybody else use them before. So that should be really cool to have some clear pins depending on the materials that I use. Also, didn't realize that like I was getting so many of them. So we opened up the box and I didn't read the description. 30 fucking pins that were like 3 foot long, and I'm like, God dang it.
It has not been that long.
So Instagram. Lightning Mini. Dude, that is sick. Did you actually like hit that with electricity or is that just carved? Yes, I got lots of fun things to work with. Yeah, I spent some money, but that's okay. Show the class. The hammer, pretty badass.
I like it. So he burned it in. Okay.
Nice. That's awesome. Too good to have face. That's awesome, man. You did a good job. You always do. Yeah, P&W makes some really cool stuffs. You know what I'm thinking. Well, yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So let's see here. What movies have we watched over the last week or 2 weeks? So we watched the new Venom movie.
Mhm.
That was really good, actually. Watched Sonic 3, also really good. We watched Nosferatu. From Let me preface what I'm about to say with it was done well. Um, it was a good movie. A little slow at times, but they were doing homage to the original Nosferatu, which I appreciate. So, like looking at it through those lenses, it was pretty damn good. Watched Craven. Me. Watched the new Crow. The Crow was actually really good. Um, Once again, trying to do an homage to the original and bring in like the actual comic book storylines and characters. Like I liked it a lot. I thought it was really, really good. Was it as good as the original? No, but it was good. Yeah, Craven was awful. It wasn't bad. I just think that they went with a, an incorrect actor for that role. I think that if they would have had somebody else, like it would have been a better movie. Um, what else have we watched? I feel like I'm missing something. We watch a lot of movies and shows, so sometimes like they blur together and we forget about shit.
Especially if it wasn't that great.
Yeah, exactly.
You ready to do this?
Yep. Give us a couple minutes. I gotta go give Alina her shot, and then we shall return.
BRB.
Talks amongst yourselves. Movies, shows. I don't know. We'll be back.
Yeah. We'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Shit. All I need. I'm back. Ugh. Yes, we watched Electric State. I liked it. They did Rhino dirty in that movie. He looks so stupid. Yes, absolutely. I really liked what they did in Spider-Man with Rhino. I wish we would get that mechanized Rhino character back.
Okay. Oh, Electric State. Yeah, we watched it. That was another movie
I thought it was really good. Very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah,
There haven't been that many good movies.
No, there haven't. And I mean, there's a reason for that. A lot of these studios are kind of not really afraid, but timid with new. What's the word I'm looking for? IP, I guess. And the reason for that, because I saw somebody talking about it, and they're like, a lot of these companies, because they're no longer getting, even if a movie doesn't do that well, like there was always a guarantee that you would sell VHS tapes or DVDs or Blu-rays. So at least you could potentially recoup, if not make some money. With the streaming services now, like you don't have that revenue stream. So companies are not really taking chances on new products or ideas
Yeah.
because they're like, well, there's no guarantee that we're going to make any money. That's the reason why we're getting so many remakes and video games turned into movies and shows and all this stuff, because it's like, oh well, people already know this product, so it's not a guarantee, but it's closer than what we had with some random director or producer or writer that has this new idea. And I mean, I get it, but from a consumer standpoint, fucking sucks. It's like a lot of the directors and producers that we've grown to love over the last 30 years, they got their start because somebody was willing to give them a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like there's so many next greats or stories that are not going to be able to be told just because people don't sell DVDs or Blu-rays anymore. So, and then you got movies or um, not just movies, but like I mean it's movies, but what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Storylines, several movies,
Series,
kind of. Um,
sequels.
no, not just sequels. I'm thinking of the whole universe of
Oh,
that product. Um, that like so instead of me beating around the bush, so Saw, we were supposed to get a new movie this year. Looks like right now that that's not going to happen because there was a big stink about who owns
franchise.
that franchise. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So I guess two of the original writers or producers of the Saw series didn't have anything to do with this movie that's getting ready to come out, and so they're fighting with Lionsgate, and Lionsgate's trying to sell off that franchise, which it might be picked up by Blumhouse or Bloomhouse, which could be good. But so now they have this movie that's already done and was set to come out this year, and now it's not happening because of legalities and court cases and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's like you guys are just fucking us. Yeah, exactly. Lionsgate is Saw. Lionsgate exists because of Saw. Brian number one is here. Often the fans can come up with a better storyline. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I've seen so many people going, "Oh, hey, I have an idea for this sequel, and these would be the actors, and here's the storyline." It's like, I want to watch that. Then you've got educated idiots that are like, "Oh, we made this movie, and you're gonna love it." And it's trash. You don't watch horror anymore. Why? What did horror ever do to you? That's the best genre, which has been slacking as of late. I will admit.
Yeah.
Watch more toddler shows. Because I don't want to give the kids nightmares, and I've cut back on caffeine after 4 so I can sleep decently. Fair enough. It's like I miss the days. Now, granted, we were little, but like, and I've watched a lot of horror films since then. But it's like I miss the days of shows actually scaring you.
Mm-hmm.
And like that doesn't happen anymore. Like, oh, they're behind the door. They're gonna pop out in 3, 2, what? Yep, there it is. And it's like, you guys gotta do better. Even the new Strangers remake. Me,
Oh yeah, I forgot you watched that.
don't tell me stay up. It's too hard. Well, luckily it's only 7 o'clock where you live, so
Mm-hmm. Right. Sorry, pack my bag. Gotta check out in the morning.
Interesting. So he's stepping down as CEO and selling part ownership to somebody else.
Mm.
He's like, I'm just trying to retire. Fair. How dare you, Brian? I'm on. It's my time. I'm your captain. Your bags will still be there when I get done. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. Damn, that is sick. That is that, I forget exactly what it's called, but that titanium that looks like it's got sparkles in it.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Some sick stuff. It's also some expensive stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes, a master. Your name is Toby. Sorry, I had to say it. Yeah, so what I was saying, like, it completely sucks that a lot of these studios are going to well-known storylines and movies and games and stuff that's already been done, because like it completely shits on what could potentially be the next generation of amazing directors, producers, stories that we'll more than likely never get to see.
Yeah.
Also, my daughter says Resident Evil is scary, so I'm more mindful. A lot of jump scares. I wouldn't necessarily say it's scary.
I mean, for a little kid,
you're a little kid, I guess, but I always thought that kind of stuff was cool. But I'm weird. We'll not be watching that.
No.
Atrocity coming out of Disney.
Yeah.
Watch. Mark my words. Hasn't been said yet. But I guarantee that in that movie, they're at least going to hint that Snow White is gay. Mark my words. Mark my words. At least going to hint she's a lesbian. Or she's a trans woman. One of the two. Mark my words. Snow White. It's not woke white. Yep. Oh, Seven is such a good movie. Yep. Same little baby. Same. No, Seven. Oh. Seven was a great movie. If you haven't watched it, you need to. Exactly. Resident Evil 6 was the giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
One was 7. I don't remember. May not have played it. Let's see here. Beginning.
Oh, Biohazard.
Oh, Biohazard. I played Biohazard. Biohazard was good. Yeah, I played Biohazard. I liked Biohazard. You can be good, bro? That was a big burp. That was a huge burp.
It's normal for him.
His burps are getting more intense as he gets older.
He said Resident Evil 7 was amazing and 8 was my favorite.
Which one is 8? Village. Village was good. I like what they did in the storyline for Village, and I wish that they were continuing the storyline that could have been with his daughter, and they're not. That makes me sad. God damn. I got spiked.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they knocked out Marquette. Marquette usually goes pretty deep into the NCAA tournament. Let's go Oklahoma. I don't want them to three-peat. They did a DC where you play as her. Oh, no shit. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's just at the very end of the game, like they left it open to where it's like, oh, well, we could have this whole new storyline. And no, The Village was a good game. The Village movie by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, fucking awful.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's still allowed to make movies. His movies are trash. He has had some good ones, but for the most part, his movies are trash. His daughter's a little bit better at making movies, but not by much. Personal opinion, I said it. He said it, thank God. No, Village was so bad. A movie that he did that actually wasn't bad was like the last one he put out. My memory shit, so I don't remember what the name of it was, but I can find it.
What was it?
The last movie that M. Night did.
Oh.
We saw it at the drive-in theater.
Yeah.
Just don't remember what it was called.
Crap.
No, that might be right.
Yeah. Trap.
Trap. Trap was actually pretty good that he did. Get rid of writer. Let's get rid of producer. Let's just do director. Why dog shit that way? Upcoming? He's got 3 movies upcoming? No. Just go away. Just fucking retire, man. So yeah, Trap was good. Knock at the Cabin, garbage. Old was pretty decent. Glass, not great. Split, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
If it's not Batwheels or Spider-Man and Friends, I have no idea what you're talking about. Last Airbender was not great. The Happening wasn't bad. Lady in the Water wasn't bad. The Village, trash with capital T. Signs, I know it's classic. I didn't really care for it.
P&W is Josh Hartnett.
Ashton Kutcher.
And let me say, Josh Hartnett has aged very well. I was like, okay, I see you. I mean, he was popular when we were like in the teen movie genre when we were teenagers. So
the best thing he did was 30 Days a Night. Okay. I haven't watched it yet. I want to see it. I'm concerned about the live action version, though. I'm also concerned about the live action of Stitch.
Yeah. Yes, B&W, he is the killer.
30 Days a Night was amazing. 30 Days a Night 2, not so good. Unbreakable, amazing. Sixth Sense, like I said, didn't really care for it. I know it's a classic. Or no, I said Signs wasn't that great. Sixth Sense, I didn't really care for. I know it's a classic. Wide Awake and Praying with Anger, I've never seen. So they mess up Grandma and Moana Live. And Moana Live, mate. And I'm gonna ride. Stitch, even though they've only put out like a couple of trailers, like they're already getting like so much hate towards the movie. The actual like character of Stitch looks really good to me. But you can definitely mess up a movie depending on how you do the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trap, believe it or not, it's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a double feature at the drive-in
And
last
the
season.
pop star in that movie is actually one of M. Night's kids. It's just you just had to bring that one up, didn't you?
Here we go.
Just had to bring it up. I have watched that movie, and I'm still salty. Mom said she was crazy grandma Moana. I paid $150 for a perfect. Thoughts on The Rock's and John Cena heel turn? I've been watching with bated breath. Hereditary was trash. So The Rock's been a heel for a while now. John Cena's heel turn, the heel promo that he did was pretty good. We'll have to see how it goes. It's for me, and obviously I know we're just talking about kayfabe here, but it's hard knowing that John Cena is not actually a heel and he's just playing a heel. So it's hard to stay within like that space and like believe it. So so my big issue with Hereditary was not a bad movie per se. Um being so overly hyped and being told that is the scariest movie you will ever watch, and then having everything that I was told and believed in dashed upon the rocks. That's the part that pisses me off about Hereditary. It's not a bad movie. It was overhyped like a motherfucker. And people still say it's one of the scariest movies they've ever watched. And I'm like, you're stupid. I also just open up my mouth and words come out. So if you liked it, I'm sorry. It wasn't a bad movie. It was just overhyped. And that's the part that pisses me off about Hereditary. And the fact that it still makes people's top 10 list of scariest movies ever made pisses me off. Because it wasn't that scary. My 2 cents. My opinion. Yeah, you were just left confused at the end.
What, Hereditary?
Yes. That's why I said, like, in all honesty, it wasn't a bad movie. It was just overhyped. And I don't understand how it's still on people's top 10 list of scariest movies ever made. Because it's not. What'd you make?
Water.
Oh.
I already had a liquid IV earlier today, so I'm only
Yeah.
limited to one.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, there's other movies that did it better. That's the part that I don't understand. What was that movie that was on AMC that we watched about the variety show?
Oh, the devil, Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil.
That was
Obviously done way after Hereditary. Done better.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't watched Midsummer yet. I need to. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but therein lies an issue. Because I'm weird when it comes to movies. If everybody and their brother says it's awesome, I typically don't like it. Not to say that I'm a hipster or anything like that. It's just I have a hard time listening to not really critics, but
Popular opinion.
Popular opinion.
Yes, PNW.
Which Cabin in the Woods?
The one that everybody knows.
There was two. There was two Cabin in the Woods. And actually, the first one that everybody knows and loves has a sequel. So there was Cabin in the Woods with the amoeba parasite. Mm-hmm. There's Cabin in the Woods 2. Back to the Woods or Back to Summer. I forget what the title was. It was a hokey sequel, but it wasn't bad. And then in like 2009 or something like that, we had Cabin in the Woods. And it's completely different storyline. That was with all the monsters underground.
Yeah, the one that we like.
I liked them both.
But the cabin, the one that I know, where they're placing bets and shit.
But there was an original Cabin in the Woods with the amoebas that make your skin fall off in the water.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the
dude from Boy Meets World.
Yeah, that wasn't called Cabin in the Woods.
I thought it was.
No.
Ghost Ship, amazing. House on Haunted Hill 1 and 2, amazing. 13 Ghosts, remake it, please. Cabin Fever, yeah, my bad. Fever. My bad.
That's what I was like. That one wasn't.
My bad. I thought it was called Cabin in the Woods. But yes, Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever was amazing. The sequel was okay.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods, awesome.
I feel like they need to go and like take a screenshot of all the board where they were taking bets and make movies based off of some of those.
Well, I mean, you could do a whole universe from just what's underneath the cabin. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're talking about classic movie monsters. You're talking about old gods. Like you could expand that universe easily. Yeah, there was Cabin Fever 1 and Cabin Fever 2. Cabin Fever 2 was a little hokey, but it was still good. Also, Cabin Fever, we were teens. Boobs. Started Ghost Ship. Oh, yeah. Dude. Obviously, I know I'm talking to you, Paul, but yeah, it's so good. Ghost Ship, and then there is The Haunted Voyage. I think it was called The Haunted Voyage. Similar storyline as Ghost Ship, but it had Charlie Sheen in it. No, it wasn't Charlie Sheen. I haven't seen Event Horizon in a long time. Eli Roth makes some really good movies.
Yeah, usually if I see a movie that looks interesting and I see that Eli Roth did it, I'm like, okay, well, it's going to be pretty decent. But 9 times out of 10.
It's called Haunted Voyage. Maybe it wasn't called Haunted Voyage.
Not looking like it.
The Voyage? No, it wasn't The Last Voyage of Demeter. That was awful. What the hell was that movie called? It's going to bug me now.
What did you think of Death Proof?
So I liked half of Death Proof. Actually, I liked both of them, but I liked the one with Rose McGowan in it better than the other one. Hostel, amazing movies. I want a Siren Head movie directed by Tarantino and Roth. That would be fun. Similar movie to Ghost Ship, The Grudge. No, not similar. Nice try though. Blue. Oh. It's also the Bear Jew. Lost Voyage.
2000.
That sounds right. Judd Nelson. Yeah, Lost Voyage is also really good. Similar in feel to Ghost Ship. They were pretty decent.
They weren't bad.
I was always a fan of the Ring movies. Also really like how they made fun of the Grudge in Scary Movie.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Mitsubishi.
Toyota, Nissan, Yamaha.
Mm-hmm.
Which also, if you guys haven't seen it, we're getting a Scary Movie 6. That not only have the Wayans coming back, but it also has Art the Clown in it. Which is going to be fun.
How hokey that CG.
Oh, it was so bad. But it was good. Like that's what we had back in 2000. It was even B-rate back then.
Yeah,
but it was so good. Also Knock Knock. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
You know what other movie was good? Fear.com.
Fear.com was really good.
Like speaking of like early 2000s, like kind of hokey
Knock
movies.
Knock. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's directed by Eli Roth. It's got Keanu in it.
Keanu.
It's a thriller.
2015.
I may have to check that out.
By Lionsgate. Or distributed by Lionsgate, so it should be decent as well.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. It says it's on Amazon Prime for free, so.
Cool. We'll have to watch it. Thanks, Falk. Yeah, they've been talking about us getting a 13 Ghosts series for years. Where it would actually go and give like backstory to each one of the 13 ghosts. Fucking do it. I mean, do it correctly, of course, but do it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't just like throw it together because it'll be trash.
We're also getting a backstory, well, a mini series / backstory of Friday the 13th, which should be really good. Did you see that they got Linda Cardini to be Jason's mom in that series?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're also getting Roth's ex-wife in it. Who's Roth's ex-wife?
I'm so excited for the movie Talk to Me. I'm so disappointed at the end. It's too predictable.
From A24. Should have been decent. Group of teenagers discovering they can come out of spirit using a mysterious severed and embalmed hand. Well, you know, that's never been done
I
before.
was gonna say, is that like the monkey's paw?
Or idle hands.
Yeah.
Ish. Even though I don't do date nights.
She said I'm good at
I love my babies.
She said I'm good at suggesting date night movies, even though I don't do it.
We just have perpetual date nights.
Mm-hmm. Every night's a date night.
Because we don't like to leave our house. Very often. There's been talk that they're going to try and make a sequel, but I don't know how. I mean, for God's sake, they're making a White Chicks 2. Which I saw the trailer. They're not white. They're just calling it White Chicks 2, so people are like, oh, it's the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
They're not going to be white. Well, Google's the thing. Eli Roth. I'm sure he's had more than one. Ex wife. Lorenzo Iso?
Lorenza.
Oh, Lorenza Iso.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Genesis and Knock Knock. Need to have a non-catfish date night. Stop tricking me. Or, just go along with it. You don't have to go home, but you can still have a good time. Like, well, this was unexpected. What are we eating?
C&W meets like a 50-year-old man. Like, well, okay, I'm here.
Have some
You're
beers. Eat some good food. You might make a friend. Or have a really awkward conversation.
Paul said I catfished my husband.
Shh. How does that work?
She was like, I'm 5'8", and
I don't know how I feel about this song. It's not bad, but it's not that great. So, I mean, well, that's going to be amazing.
Paul said I finally started watching the first White Chicks. Never seen it.
Wow. So the biggest issue, I guess, from like now about the White Chicks movie was that they were doing whiteface.
Yeah.
Which, sure.
I was like, how are they going to do White Chicks in today's world?
They're not.
That makes sense. That checks out.
They're black. Because they're black. Should be called Black Chicks.
Yeah.
But it's called White Chicks. I don't know. I don't get it. I think they just did it for the nostalgia. But it looks like a movie.
That sounds awful.
You haven't watched the trailer.
No, I don't really want to. He didn't know I was crazy. That's how she catfished him.
Every guy knows. Trust me. Once the word "no cap" came out of her mouth, I was done.
No cap.
Check, please.
He's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He just never comes back.
I was a bubble child. What does that have to do with you being crazy? Anyways, I'm not going to give away man secrets, but there is tells whenever you're on a date with somebody if they're crazy or not. So he knew. He didn't get catfished.
Under another movie they could never make now. Hell no.
I want a sequel so bad. Because it would be so worth seeing heads explode. And if you're going to do it, you need to do it right. He has to come back and play that character.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
He has to. He has to. In fact, I mean, bring back the whole cast because, like, the interactions. Holy shit!
Blue, stop it. No, you just were outside.
So Ben Stiller was on the New Heights podcast.
Yeah.
And they were asking him about like how he got dude to play the producer.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And he said that how he got to meet Tom Cruise is that he made this funny mini movie for his wife for her birthday and had her brother act in it, and he was like, he's a terrible actor. That was part of it. And he's like, "So hey Tom, like I'm shooting this. Would you like to be a part of it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, no problem." So he shot the mini movie for Ben's wife,
Mm.
and then after that, Ben was like, "Hey, I have this idea for this movie. This is what I'm trying to convey, and all this stuff." And the producer character wasn't in the movie. That was Tom Cruise's idea. And Tom was like, "I want to dance." And Ben was like, "You're Tom Cruise. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
I'm just happy you're here." Oh, I got you, Falk. They need to do black dude doing white face. Jack Black. No, excuse me. Dude who played other character in the movie, Bustin' Up Bar.
Oh yeah.
Have him do white face. Why? What is your problem? What's your malfunction? You were just outside. You were laying in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Lay down. Stop it. Lay down. Enough. Anybody wanted it? It's still got several miles on it. It's just slightly. It's still mostly good. Start the auction. Honestly, it would be really funny to bring in the dude who plays Thor, Hemsworth, or dude that was in the Stranger or not Stranger Craven movie, Gerard, not Gerard Butler, dude from Gladiator. The hell is his name? But have him or Hemsworth come in doing their Australian accent, then do blackface. That'd be pretty fun. We're getting Happy Gilmore 2, which looks like it could be fun.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for that.
Looks like it could be fun.
Yep.
Settle for less Christmas movie. Yes, absolutely. Apparently, we're getting a sequel to Dodgeball. That'd be cool. Getting a secret to Tron.
Close the door.
I was about to say he's not going to stop.
Listen to me whenever he
Freakier Friday. Woo-hoo. Yep. A lot of these sequels have already come out. Let's see here. Hancock 2. Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2? Get out of here. Apparently, they're making a Bubba Hotep sequel. It's kind of cool. Holy shit, I hope they'd make this movie. Machete Kills in Space. God, I hope that's a real thing. Robert Rodriguez. God, I hope that's real. Speaking of Adam Sandler, Leo on Netflix is a cute kid flick. Grandma's Boy 2. Grandma's Boy 2 would be awesome. I'm happy with Machete Kills in Space if that's real, because that's one of my favorite mockumentary movies. Dodgeball 2 could be fun. They're never going to make National Treasure 3. Bad Teacher 2 could be good. That'll never happen. That could be fun. The first movie wasn't that great, but that could be fun. What are you saying that to, Falk? That would be interesting. Project X sequel. I'm just reading sequels that are supposed to be happening off of the IMDb. Yeah, I mean they could definitely shit the bed with a Roger Rabbit sequel, but it could be good, especially with CG now. Constantine 2, which I already knew about. Creep Show sequel could be good.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood is losing imagination and have nothing else to do. Well, like I said earlier, they're not taking a chance on new movies and directors and producers. Like they're just keeping with shit that makes money, which means sequels or remakes. I did see they're making another American Pie, which could be good. What about you? Monster Squad remake would be nice. Sorry, I'm making dinner. You're good.
What are you making?
No.
You should say bread. Braid.
Braid. Well, that's a southern way to put it. Do you make any special braid or just regular braid? Flight of the Navigator remake. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of that movie. Just saw that they're potentially making a Rocketeer sequel, which trash. Also, apparently they're making a Spinal Tap 2, which I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah.
When the main character is a convicted
Yeah.
pedo. They are making a Young Guns 3. That has been announced from Lou Diamond Phillips. Which could be good. First two were great.
They were.
That was also 40 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like,
I'm sorry. Oh, she said brats.
brats. Okay. It's like braid.
Would have been a lot cooler if it was braid. Gotta get that braid. Light of. Well, dude, I was born in 86.
I'm not making bread.
Well, it would be a lot cooler if you were. Boy travels 8 years in the future and has an adventure with an intelligent, wisecracking alien ship. Sounds interesting. Sarah Jessica Parker was in it. Jesus. Paul Rubens. Which is it? Is it Untitled or is it Porky's reboot? That'd be fun. Would also take a Revenge of the Nerds remake. That'd be fun. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I'm kind of salty that they're making a sequel to the Black Phone. I couldn't get it through it. Did not think it was. It wasn't a bad storyline. It was shot in such a dark way. Like, not that it was scary or twisted or demented. Like, it was
dark.
It was dark. Like, we had to turn off all the lights just to see what the fuck was going on. Like, it's like, guys, you don't have to shoot everything at twilight.
Yeah.
Like, give us lights. I get you're trying to convey a message, but can't see. Yeah, they're remaking Naked Gun. Got dude from Taken as Leslie Nielsen's character. Shrek is love. Shrek is love. I knew they were making a chapter 2 because it said to be continued. What? Why Black Phone sequel? Yeah, I know. Why? Yeah, and I like the actor, and the storyline of it like wasn't bad. It was a little slow, but it wasn't bad. But it was just so damn dark. Like, I'm like, I had a light behind my head just so I could see. Shouldn't have to do that with a movie.
Yeah, like I couldn't tell what was going on half the time because like there was no fucking lights anywhere. It's like they almost shot it like completely in the dark, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, also, I'm older. I can't see as well. Give me some fucking light.
Final Destination Bloodlines looks like it's gonna be good. I mean, Liam Neeson will play Leslie Nielsen. Yes, I know.
Wait, can you not?
Liam Neeson. It's my shit. I know that like everybody's on Millie Bobby Brown's back now. Like, oh, you need to be in my movie, but like, do we really need another Enola Holmes movie? I don't think we do. Wasn't that great? I hope that's a joke.
Also, hope this is a joke. Like, I don't want this to happen. This
No, hell no. How? How are you going to make a sequel when one of them died? Stupid.
Black Phone 2, let me guess. Kid that was kidnapped becomes killer.
No, it's supposed to have the same character in it. The hell was his name?
Ethan Hawke.
But Ethan Hawke's supposed to be back in it. I want this to be good, but I know it won't be. That could be fun.
Didn't he die?
I don't know. I didn't make it to the end of the fucking movie.
Because we couldn't fucking see.
We couldn't finish it. I was just like, this is boring, and I can't see shit. Didn't he die? That's a great question. Wish I knew.
Probably. Sure.
Maybe. And I like Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke has been in some fantastic movies. Black Phone wasn't one of them.
No. I had like high hopes for it going
Super high hopes.
And then we got through like, did we even get through half of the movie?
I don't even think we made it to half. I think we made it like a third through, and we were like, nope. Yeah. For these reasons, I'm out.
If a movie can't like keep my attention, it's just I can't.
That's why I haven't been able to like attempt to watch Dune because I'm like, apparently the show's been decent. Just not my thing. And I didn't watch the Netflix Star Wars remake that had nothing to do with Star Wars. It looked stupid. Half Moon or Harvest Moon or Dark Moon, whatever the fuck it was called. I didn't watch it. Oh no. There we go. That would be fun. Also, while we're doing requests for Batman 2, I want Clayface. And also, I would like them to do a Batman like Killing Joke. Hard R. We're getting there, but we're just not there yet. I want like Crow level violence in Batman. I want to see old grizzled, pissed off Batman that just beats the shit out of everybody. But Hollywood can't handle that.
Yeah.
But how can we make money? Does people actually fucking watch it? So many different storylines that have like never been touched with DC and Marvel that they can make money hand over fist, but they're afraid to even touch it.
Yeah.
It's like in Doctor Strange, they gave us a hint at Marvel Zombies. Do it. Do the Marvel Zombie series. People love that shit. They're afraid. I mean, Jesus Christ, look how long it took them to do Deadpool as a rated R movie.
Yeah.
And look how well it's done. And that's with Ryan Reynolds talking all the shit that he's talking about. I kind of hope, obviously, want another Deadpool movie. But I hope that they do a sequel to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because the banter between them both was awesome. And the fighting.
And the violence.
I like what I like. Well, guys, I think we're going to shut this live down. We appreciate you all being with us and hanging out and talking. We'll be back on Sunday. Mm-hmm. As long as we don't have tornadoes. We're supposed to be getting some storms on Sunday.
But they're not going to be that bad.
Supposedly. But I love you guys. We appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Have a wonderful Saturday. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye.